"In this world, nothing is certain except death and taxes," Benjamin Franklin said in 1789, but he was wrong. In some countries, some types of taxes are not so certain. Saudi Arabia, Oman, UAE, Cayman Islands, and Monaco don't collect personal taxes from their citizens, and they are doing pretty fine for themselves. Paying taxes can be a hassle, especially when you have to prepare your annual tax return, where mistakes could earn you additional taxes and interest or face a penalty. Sure, paying taxes has its benefits, but with all these issues that follow it, is it really worth it? These top 10 reasons why there should be no taxes. Number 10, it kills investment. Taxation has different forms it can take. Some forms like corporate income tax can kill business investment. For context, Elon Musk paid $11 billion in taxes in 2021. And if we interpret the news around that payment correctly, it does look like the man complained about it. Well, other people believed he was bragging, but how is paying $11 billion in taxes isn't something to brag about? It's like bragging about losing your favorite toy. Now, Elon had to pay $455 million in taxes on the $1.52 billion he made between 2014 and 2018. That's a lot of money in taxes. And if you think that's fair, close your eyes and picture this. You own a business and you have made a profit, which is a good thing. Your business making a profit means you will be able to acquire productivity-enhancing equipment, invest in your employees so they can acquire knowledge that will keep them up to date on industry trends, and also give said employee bonuses. But when you factor in the taxes you have to pay, the willingness to do all of this diminishes. And it's not some hearsay or fiction. Studies have shown that corporate income tax can destroy economic and productivity growth and investments. These researches have revealed that in the United States, a 1% federal tax leads to a 3% reduction in output after 2 years of said increase. They have also shown that in 15 first-world countries, a 1% tax increase cuts down GDP by 1.3% after 2 years. Researchers made another similar revelation when 20 countries in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development were used as a sample size. Do you want to know the kicker? The common discovery is that reducing corporate income tax by 1% leads to GDP gains of between 0.1% to 0.6%. Number 9. Savings die over here. In Saudi Arabia, citizens don't pay income tax and the countries have a 38.1% as of June 2023. In the United States, the personal savings rate in the United States moved to 4.1% as of July 2023, which is an improvement from its 3.5% as of July 2022. For Germany, where the personal income taxation is between 14% to 42%, the gross savings rate is around 29.6% as of March 2023. As you can see, the country that doesn't collect personal income tax leads when it comes to savings rates. Now look at the Elon scenario. See how much of his income he had to pay in tax. Imagine other people who have to do the same. The result of this is that you don't have enough motivation to work hard and save. And honestly, why should you when you lose a sizable chunk of all the money you make goes to the government? Bummer. Number 8. Unemployment is a possibility. Remember number 10 on this list talked about how corporate income tax directly affects the GDP of a country? You wonder how can that be possible? You already know that the high rate of taxes prevents the business from investing, but did you know that employing more people is also a way of investing? And it's not just employing alone. Employing and gainfully rewarding employees is another form of investment as it helps the company with productivity. Aside from that, the more people are employed, the more they contribute to the economy. When a business is taxed so high, employing new hands might be out of the cards for it. And besides that, it may have to let some of the people it had employed go. Essentially, with taxes comes the risk of unemployment. Number 7. Taxes can be arbitrary. This is a crucial reason why there should be no tax. The people usually don't get a say. The authorities just come and like that they slam the taxes on you. Hardly seems fair. The relevant authorities just look at the current economic situation to levy the tax. When they see people earn more, they increase the tax, and when income reduces, they reduce it. So, no such thing as saving more when you earn more. The authorities could just bring in taxes when they need to raise money. Another issue with the arbitrariness of taxation is that it doesn't seem to factor in the classes of people that exist within the given society. We'll expand on this in the next point. Number 6. It aids inequality. When you ask about direct taxes, the usual advantage experts say is that it is equitable as everyone pays according to their taxable capacity. This means that the rich people would pay according to their wealth, and those who aren't rich will pay according to what they have. Summarily, the higher your income, the more you will pay. It's why Elon has to pay so much. It's equitable, yes, but there's another side to this. While direct taxes may be equitable, it doesn't truly factor in the classes of people, and when it does factor in these classes, unfairness sets in. Imagine Elon paying as much as he does and another person not having to pay. Hardly seems fair, does it? In order to not overwhelm those who don't have as much, there are tax exemptions for them. This doesn't especially foster the spirit of civic responsibility because those who are taxed bear the burden of those who aren't taxed. Number 5. It breeds resentment. No one likes to pay tax, sure, but when people feel like they are doing more than others, there is a feeling of discontent within them. They are paying to enjoy the same benefits those that aren't paying to enjoy. And it gets tricky because people begin to wonder what expenditure requires the amount of tax that they are paying. All of this leads to criticisms and a general feeling of unhappiness. Number 4. Certainty. With direct taxes, you know what to pay and when to pay, even if the process of paying can be the most hectic period of your life. But the thing is, direct taxes aren't the only type of taxation that you pay. Why? Because sometimes direct taxes don't have enough tax net to capture everyone. Besides that, there are some people that get tax exemptions that authorities use indirect taxes to tax them. Imagine getting an exemption because of low income and still having to pay that tax someplace else. It's not truly an exemption, is it? However, authorities justify this by saying those people won't feel it, as they only get to be taxed while they make purchases. Weird. The whole essence of making money, no matter how small, is to afford necessities. Now, those necessities are taxed. While it is unfair that those who earn more get a considerable part of their income eaten by tax, it isn't also fair for those who earn less to pay the same as wealthier people when they spend on necessity. Do you see the headache taxes caused? Number 3. Convenience. Taxes can be inconvenient. Sure, there are taxes that people don't know that they pay, but there are also taxes that the payer wouldn't know they are paying, which frankly can be inconvenient. Even the taxes that people don't know that they are paying reflect in the form of increased prices. Number 2. Tax evasion. When you combine the high levels of tax, the feeling of inequality, and resentment, this is what you get. People begin to look for ways not to pay those taxes, even if it means that they would be dishonest in their approach. Just as people do this, so do companies find a way to avoid tax despite the repercussions that they would face. The high amount they pay in taxes can be counterproductive to their ability to invest. So, with this, companies could have access to extra funds, which they could reinvest. Number 1. Taxes could kill foreign investments. Different factors affect foreign investment in a country. Some of these factors are ease of doing business, the cost of labor, regulations, and market openness. Another factor that determines foreign investment in an economy is taxation. The higher the tax, the less the eagerness of foreign companies to come and do business in that country. Different countries know this, and it is one of the reasons that they give foreign companies tax exemptions. Taxation may not be the solution that a country needs to solve its revenue problems. As you can see, it brings its own unique set of problems, such as the feeling of resentment, prevention of savings, and killing of both foreign and local investment, among other things. Do you still think there should be taxes? Let us know what you think in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for more.